Welcome to this week's episode of Reals&Feels. I'm your host, T Greasy, with my co-host,
Janelle.
our producer,
C Major.
and our producer extraordinaire, Blue Hayes, in the background doing his thing. Thank you so much, kind sir. We got to come up with a new producer name for you, C Major, because it's like, do you produce?
Absolutely not. Not I just show up at this point.
Hey,
I don't think
man.
I've been happier.
I think you should give Blue Hayes a shout out.
Shout out to the production team of Only Blue Hayes.
Appreciate all the hard work you do, Blue
Yes,
Hayes.
indeed.
Definitely. Let's get into our weeks. For me, this week was interesting, man. I am feeling pretty good at my job. I can't really front. I had a lot of uncertainty for the past couple of months, but things are starting to shape out. I'm starting to see the vision. I would love to see some funds match the vision, but I'm seeing the end goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing what the new way of working is supposed to look like, and I'm digging it. I'm digging it a little bit. The A lot of holiday preparation shit going on. We had a lot of conflicts with schedules, so I will be missing this year's potluck.
You look broken up.
I am broken up about it. I don't want to feel, you know how you see something. We have a multicultural team. I'll put it like that. And I've never been afraid to try certain dishes, especially when my homies say, I walk with my homies down the potluck line. You got to know who to walk with down the potluck line and say, that look interesting. Yeah, don't touch. That's not real. My homie will say that's not real biryani. We're not doing that. Like,
Okay.
the biryani you want is down here. But since I'm not going to be there, I can avoid all of that, which is cool. And a lot of people have cats, and not everybody does the no cats in the kitchen rule.
It's not always good cat management.
Yeah, so I'm good on that, and I'm very thankful to be missing that, and I'll greet everybody on their return from the holidays, whatever that whenever that be, and yeah, so good. Shout out to them. As far as watch The Task, HBO. There's a show called The Task. Finish that up. Amazing show. If you haven't had an opportunity to take a look, definitely recommend it. Almost finished Starting 5 on Netflix. That's been amazing. This season, Katie is the man. I had mixed feelings about Katie personality. But I understand he just want to play ball. That's all. We could talk about his hair. We could talk about how he dressed. He don't give a fuck. All he wants to do is play ball. And he has said as much on this.
That's for shit. There's a video circulating of him dancing. And it's like this nigga dances like he
wants to
wants
play ball.
He wants to play ball. Yeah.
This nigga
all...
hit a step and it looked like this nigga's in a hezzy. Like
he just wants to play, and it just gave me a newfound respect for the type of individual he is. He's just a ball player. Like he don't care about all the legacy talks that's going on about him, how many championships he's able to win by without Golden State. He basically said, well, have they won since I left? Like it's just exactly, Miss Janelle. I have that salute, KD, PG County's finest. We'll go down. We'll be a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt at all.
He's a beast. I have a new appreciation for the young cats. I haven't been really following the NBA that closely, to be honest, but there's a lot about SGA I love now. There's a lot about Tyrese Halliburton that I love now. There's a lot about Jaylen Brown that I love now, and there's a lot about James Harden that I love now. The goal of these docuseries is to reinvigorate people's motivation to watch the sports, and they did a good job with starting five. I might catch a few more regular season games as a result of watching it this season. Pretty dope.
I haven't seen it, but I heard the two older cats are like the highlight between
Oh yeah,
KD and James Harden.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the most intriguing storylines for me, definitely. And just to see the vast difference between the older generation and the younger generation, and how much more, like Tyrese openly cried on the, like it's a lot of it's a lot of maturity that you're seeing from the older cats. It's a lot of emotionally matureness on the behalf of the young cats that are on it. They did a great job. It could be smoke and mirrors. If it is, they did a great job at doing smoke and mirrors. It was a really good presentation, so I would highly recommend y'all check it out. And The Task on HBO Max with Mark Ruffalo, 10 out of 10. It's a short and sweet series. Get into it. We wind up binging like 4 episodes at a time and knocking it out. It was really dope. And then I heard that the latest episode of the morning show on Apple TV is giving it up, so I'm anxious to get caught up with that as well. That's one of my favorites. So that's all I've been doing, really. Chilling, taking care of myself, staying hydrated. Thank you for those of you who reached out last week and during the week, and had some family members also reach out. Thank you so much. Staying hydrated, keeping my pills by my side, like Miss Janelle told me, following all the things that Miss Janelle told me to do. I'm trying to be a good patient and good advocate for myself. I feel like sometimes we become great advocates for our partners and not necessarily for ourselves. So I want to do that, be better at that for myself. But yeah, that's basically my week. How's it been going? C Major, Miss Janelle, what you want?
I wanted to piggyback on what you just said, and I'm actually great at advocating myself to my partner. But I see what you.
Yeah.
I guess the other people you want to,
Yeah, you want to actually say something to a doctor.
Yeah.
C Major. Yeah. C Major was drilling into his foot with a fucking Craftsman.
You gotta relax. You said I had a Milwaukee.
Yeah, the Milwaukee's best. Drill bit going into your arch, dude. Go see a doctor, my dude. Oh, we walking? God damn, you gotta do that to walk? Shit.
It makes it a little more bearable.
Okay.
Which I had my week was lit this past weekend, going through to the week, man. Started off, we had a couple's little mini getaway that was planned for this past weekend. We ended up going to the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my bros, Cash, him and his lovely wife. We had planned this jump. This is how I know me and my niggas getting older too, because we planned this jump. It was only a weekend getaway. We planned it probably about 6-7 months ago.
Oh yeah.
We planned that jump a brick ago. Everybody, we check in on the group chat occasionally. We named the group chat "Why Did We Get Married?" Probably not the best title, but it worked for what we put 3, so it's a different chapter. Until 3 actually does come out. I heard that they're working on that. But yeah, so we got the whole shebang together. We got this Airbnb. We like, all right, bang, we're gonna go out on the first night. Second day, we're gonna cook, and then we might go to a little diner the third morning when we leave out and shit. But I get a text in the group chat. Like, no, actually, it's a side text. No, it was in the group chat from my man Cash. He was like, all right, yeah, what's up with the shrooms? I'm like, oh, we could do that. We could get down. All right, I know a guy. And sometimes I wish I didn't know a guy, because let me tell you, when I hit up the shroom man, this was the night before. And he's like, all right, my plug just came through. Bet I'm about to pull up. I'm not sure what the laws are in Maryland when it's surrounding the magic mushrooms. I'm not sure if there's a certain amount that you can carry. If there is, he exceeded it. I'm sure of that.
Okay.
When he pulled up with the duffel bag containing various strains and varieties of this fungi with names that I'm not familiar with. Like if you come to me with the duffel bag and this weed, you got your bubblicious, your strawberry mango, your gelato, whatever. I can maneuver through that. Like so
you weren't familiar with golden teachers and penis envies and
I was like, I know about the penis. I was at least looking for that. Like he's going through like
he was at least looking for the
I'm looking for penis envy.
Looking for something.
Why is that not here?
Anywhere.
Wow.
So I'm trying to maneuver through the bag. He got some Jedi shit. I'm like, yo, we just trying to make it through the day. Like, and so there's a joke in there called Louis Vuitton. And I'm like, I like that name. That's 100% new shit, but I like that name.
Mm-hmm.
And this takes me back because I remember the time where all three of us on this panel indulged, and we were able to. T was able to drive, and we was able to go to see a movie, and we enjoyed that. We ate afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, that Louis Vuitton little.
There's something else, huh?
There's something else, but so we get to the point where we're about to get to it, and we find out that this is indeed Cash and his wife's first time taking it.
Oh,
so I'm like, okay, we should play it smart. My normal time, if I'm looking for a great time, I probably might take 2 stems and caps max and try to, just float it off that. So I give them each both 1. Rather large pieces, but I'm like, you should be good. We should be good. We go outside because we already had something rolled up. We did our smoke on, and I was supposed to be grilling that day too.
I
was supposed to be because right when the tinglies started to come in for me, Cash was like, "Shit, we still grilling today?" And me and my nigga bravado came through. I mean, shit, I can still get it done. Like, all I just need to do is get started. 2 minutes later, I'm in the couch in the living room. So that's when it starts kicking in for everybody. So everybody's getting in. We all silly. The Airbnb had like a little game room, little area. We was trying to set up a nice movie for us to watch. By that point in time, nobody could get through of trying to, whether it was okay to log in or what our passwords were to log into any streaming services on the TV. So the one thing that I think really could have occupied our minds that was dead. There's a little little basketball joint, little double net me and Kaz was fucking with. Like, we're shooting with perfect form, nothing's going in. It's
perfect form.
Right.
Y'all niggas like
y'all shoot like what's that ugly
shoot like Bill Cartwright. Oh, so we're failing tremendously at that. And then everybody just ends up on their respective. There's 2 sofas in the main living room area. And that's when the giggles come in crazy. We start joning on the ladies' interior design. He's like, why the fuck this bitch? She got pumpkins in the middle of Greek statues and shit. He's like, what the fuck going on here? So everybody just collectively going in on her design and shit. And then I'm still not even sure what triggered us to it. I think Cash might have mentioned something, or if it was his lovely wife, but there was a vomit situation. To which at that point, even still trying to maneuver through that, like Cash is probably about ankle deep.
Oh,
but just looking like just like, and this is when, God bless Lisa, she had on this long furry cardigan thing, and the fairy godmother, spiritual goddess guide that she is, just started taking over. Okay, you take her here. babe, you go back there because I was staring at the ceiling the whole time, letting it do what it do, baby. Like I was locked in, twin. Like, hey, could tell me the ceiling wasn't dancing and I wasn't on slow train line with it. So
Get you the fuck out of here.
get me the fuck out of here.
Right.
I go in our bedroom, lay down, face into the comforter, looking at those nice designs. Bam. I'm good. They end up going back to their room. So we just and then they're trying to gather themselves. They should get her eventually to lay down. And Nikki comes in the room with me. Then all of a sudden we hear something else. Bam! Cash is now earling in the room. I'm like, granted, I've heard of these side effects, have not experienced it myself or seen anybody else go through it. And now knowing that this is their first time, and now knowing that they are still tripping, I'm like, they probably think I drugged them. So now the paranoia and guilt is setting in with me. But Lisa's keeping me together. We both, everybody, all parties go through a wave where we just need to be in our rooms, laying down for a second, get our shit back together.
See, Major, you can't be a drug dealer.
I'm not selling this shit, am I?
No.
So we go through that portion. At least me and Lisa do, and then we're able to get back together. We're like, all right, we need to smoke, try to balance this thing out. I'd have been tore up off the liquor before. I've been dead asleep. That was the hardest J I've ever rolled in my life. It was a struggle. To not get sidetracked by something, to not look at the designs on the rolling tray and just get taken away. And then we gave them one rule, and I found out Cash didn't follow it. He's like, nigga, if you go to the bathroom, don't look at yourself in the mirror. And he did that shit. So we go out. We go past the room about to smoke. Like, y'all trying to fuck with us, dude? It's like, fuck no. Like, aggressively.
Because nigga, you done laced the shrooms.
Yeah.
We don't trust you.
Not at all. Yeah, you done gave us some
in that J.
Louis Vuitton with fentanyl. What the fuck is in this shit? Yeah.
So we go through that. We're smoking, Lisa smoking. It's pitch black outside. My dumb ass wants to start talking about when they were experimenting with shrooms on soldiers, trying to make super soldiers, and explaining that shit to Lisa. So naturally, shortly after, we end up back inside with lights and civilization. And I gather myself enough to where, like, Lisa, I know this ain't your jam. I'm gonna get Shorty shit together, because she was able to clean up Cash shit in their bedroom. I was like, I'm gonna get her shit together in the living room. We had already prepped the meats. That's how I know we getting older, because prepping what before? Come on now. So
what? Oh, you got to throw it on the grill?
So not even so we was like, fuck the grill still. I'm not at a point where I can trust myself with fire.
Thank you.
So
Thank you for saying fuck the grill.
Yes. Fuck the grill.
You're right.
We threw the shit what was needed in the oven. So I had jerk wings that have been marinating, and they had mac and cheese. They had already pretty much cooked that shit. So we got that together. Now I'm in the stage of me and Nikki. We're in the stage of happiness, euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
So we are in the kitchen, fucking it up. Like, I'm playing Ozzy Brothers. I don't think I've ever danced as well in my life.
You didn't. I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
You felt like you did.
And that's another point, because the whole night we were talking about, if this lady is watching us on hidden cameras, we look fucking nuts. From coming back, from the moment we came back in from smoking on the back deck up until the moment we look fucking nuts. So we get their shit together. After about a couple hours, they're actually able, because they couldn't fathom how we're standing up and walking and laughing.
Oh my gosh.
They were able to get their shit together. me and Lisa kind of straightened up for the most part because we had to leave that following morning, which we did not make it to the diner. Now
No.
there were preseason steaks in the fridge, so whipped that up for the breakfast time, and then everybody went on their separate ways. Was
Are
able to
y'all on
confirm.
good? Y'all on good terms?
Yeah, I was able to confirm everybody's good. Nobody hates each other.
Okay, cool.
Now the thing is, and a part of the reason, because I basically grew up with Cash. This is my man. And ironically, his words before we took him was, "Fuck it, we gonna do this shit. I'm a drug addict."
Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
So, and I've seen him off various drugs. So I'm like, all right. So, but I did that. I say that knowing that he's understanding that it's mind over matter type thing in these scenarios. He did admit there was a point in time like, yo, did C really fuck me up? Like, but in his head, he's telling me, he's like, in his head, he's like, nah, see, my brother, he loved me. He wouldn't do this shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
And they were and it kind of, me and Lisa was even saying, just from the outside looking in, we could tell their bond is real because it wasn't a situation where, oh no, bitch, it was you all along. Like no argument. They didn't get scared of each other.
You foiled me, bitch.
6 kids later, bitch, I can't believe
it.
Yeah, you got me want to get me vulnerable just to get to this point. Like
I always knew it. I swear to God.
My mother told me, get the goddamn devil. Now I'm seeing it. They didn't go through none of that. It wasn't no Kirk out on us. Like that's so like everybody was able to maneuver through that. And then the next day we was like, fuck this. We leaving the Louis Vuitton with the house like Jumanji. Like whoever find this. Whoever find this,
that.
You get out of this little fucking game yourself. Like
I love that. Yeah. Cause you next up, your adventure starts now. I love that. Yeah.
100%.
Oh man. C Major. Just a
Yeah.
little heads up on the giving away the fungi. Next time, weigh it. Just weigh it.
That's what that is the conclusion that I did
doses
come to.
by gram, not the cap or the stem. Just weigh it.
No, you're right. You're right.
That'll be a safe thing. Then you can break it apart. The newbies, you can't give them too much. Woo! I love that. I'm glad you guys got a nice getaway. Got a child-free weekend.
Yeah,
y'all
like
can
I said,
reconnect and all that stuff. That's cool.
Lisa's always been a baddie, but she reemerged this weekend. The hair was a different color, edges laid.
I saw that.
I saw that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was screaming. Like once that kid go away, like my man's like Cash was kind of getting thicker, but he like slimmed and leaned up a little bit for the trip. Everybody face clear, like
everybody face clear.
Like y'all, we look good.
I can't even front. You know, while I didn't enjoy what she was saying to us in the middle of the Washington Dallas game, I did pee. I said, okay, Lisa with the glow up. Y'all was looking good. Yeah. No doubt. I'm glad you had fun, man. I'm glad you were able to have some fun. Ms. Janelle? I'm sorry. Was you finished? I'm sorry.
Was you finished?
Oh no, I was smart enough to take 2 days off after we came back.
Okay.
And then I just want to say I was able to hit the bowling alley. On the anniversary of Pops leaving us, I was able to hit the bowling alley, roll the 200.
Nice.
Able to, I feel like, that he was there letting me know, nigga, you did be your shoulder too much. Like,
oh yeah. I did a little 2-step in honor of Pops. I had the music going in the sunroom, had the lights low. Yeah. Ma hit me up. It was like, tried to call you. I said, oh yeah, Ma, I decided to work. I like, at first I was going to take the day off, and I said, nah, let me stay busy. Let me just see if I can get through the day, and I was able to get through the day. Like I said, a little 2-step at the end of the day. Said what's up, and that was cool. I want to celebrate him on his birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. But that's cool. It's cool. Oh, and shout out to y'all being in your 30s, getting a group trip together, planning ahead, preseason. I heard all the shit you call old. That's just smart, bro.
That's just smart. It's just responsible.
It comes with getting older and being wiser. Because I was like, if it was probably 10 years ago, somebody dumbass would have tried to get off the McDonald's, fucked up, like a deer out here. Who knows what would have happened? like a deer, it's deer all over the motherfucking joint. Like
if y'all turn into Lord of the Flies out that bitch, I swear. That's crazy.
He was able to work it out for sure. We came in with a plan, and realistically, outside of the grill, like 95% of it was executed. So
that's dope. That's dope. It's always fun when you could get that first couples trip locked in, and or that first adult group, out of state joint. It's dope as hell. I know my first time coming back home from an adult trip with Miss Janelle and the girls, I was like, yo, we did that shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We adults now. We could okay. Shit. Hell yeah. and I blew my budget. And you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. We'll take care of it. Take care of it later.
And I blew my budget. It's crazy.
Maybe you didn't say that. I always blew my budget. Always. What's up, Miss Janelle? How was your week?
Week was good. Was kicking it with my mom, and we rolled up. She was like, it was midday. She was like, baby, I want a filet of fish. I was like, whoa, okay. First of all,
are you okay?
First of all, where we talking? Is this leading up to some news? Mm-hmm. So we hit the drive-through. Pardon me. And now, like, McDonald's has all of these joints where it's all of these parking spaces, and if you're gonna take a minute, they tell you to go.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this big truck in front of us. And we don't know what's going on, but we see the little hand outside of the window, and then she points. And we're like, okay, he need to go over to the spot.
Mm-hmm.
He rolls up just a little bit. So we like, okay. So we roll up, and in order for her window to match up with the drive-through window, we had to get kind of close because it's like a F-350.
Got you.
So we roll up, transaction, and then she's like, well, can you ask the gentleman up there to move up so that we can get out?
Mm-hmm.
So a little girl go out to the window, ask him, and then she come back, and he still ain't move. So we like, So then my mom, she tapped the horn, like. So he rolls up real slow. And so we come around, and now his passenger window is down, and he hollers, I don't have to move for you. I'm a white man. I said, Ma, pull up. Pull up and park.
Just when I thought I was done smoking.
Pull up and park, boo.
Can I pause real quick? Can I pause you real quick? Throughout my entire life of knowing Miss Janelle, she's always had this, I wish a nigga would. And then we would hear about stories like this, moments like this in the news throughout years, decades of us being friends. We would hear other people tell us stories, and Miss Janelle's answer every single time is, "I wish a motherfucker would." So here's the moment. I just wanted to make sure I'm centered in this because I've been waiting like you for a motherfucker to do something. So I'm so excited. Please
I don't
continue.
play about my money or my mom. But like you, Grease, who have known me for a while, my mom has known me for 48 strong years. And when I looked at her and said, "Nah, ma, pull up in that little space right there. I'm gonna go chop it up with him." She swerved out of the parking lot with a fury. Like she thought if she didn't peel out, I might have battle rolled out of the whip.
Yeah, salute Dr. Mom. Salute.
Her face was like, "The hell I want? Like, what the fuck you mean pull up and park? Bitch, we got a nail appointment. You are not about to get out of this car." She peeled out that hoe on 2 wheels.
Hey, salute. My Dukes is always gonna have the greater picture, always gonna be more
For
mature than
sure.
us. But you ruined it.
I'm gonna tell you what being a white man about to get you, sir.
Holy shit.
That was wild. But hey, let me tell you what I did this week that was productive.
Okay.
I revisited H-Town.
Oh,
And
we love this. Hold on. Let me get ready. The past times I wasn't ready. Let me get the fuck ready. Go ahead.
And we know about knocking the boots, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you with it, however deep you go with them, emotions make you cry sometimes.
Yep.
I could be your part-time lover.
Oh, one of my faves.
Came across this cut. They like it slow.
Love that. Love that song. Yeah. Okay.
And I sat with it. And me and the homie peeped the video. And you're gonna get problems with G.I., Shazam, and Dino once the visual gets involved. The attire's gonna be wild. Abs are gonna be out.
Okay.
Some type of grind type dance is gonna happen. But the song at its core, that's been my shit this week. So I'm asking and tasking the listeners to tap into H-Town this week. Particularly with They Like It Slow, and vibe to that with me. Also, the homie and I like trash TV.
Okay.
You saw what's going on? Did you pull up the video? Grease, did you pull it up?
Yeah, I pulled up the lyrics.
Okay.
Let me pull up. Let me pull up the video. Let me pull up the video. So keep
It's definitely
it's
a thing.
I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah. But fuck with that.
Let me go ahead. Yeah. Hold on. No, wait, but we've got to show this.
For the dancing alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. Remember the era where niggas was always throwing comedians in the video?
Yeah.
They come in hot.
This was later in the career. I remember this. C Major, get this. Hey.
What cut is that on the sleeve? Niggas got leather ponchos tucked into
The H-Town signal, baby.
Wait a minute. Oh, Slim.
They had a leather zoot suit with just this.
Every time I count a punch, the rules go forward, slow, toe. If you don't know, they don't like that rat-a-tat. Damn right.
Okay.
Jumping fast, that ain't gonna go.
Holy shit. All right, Miss Janelle. Yeah, Miss Janelle, this your heart. This your, I gotta get it. This your heart and shit.
But I just gotta tell the fellas though.
I gotta take advantage of this. Leather's
If you-
back. I gotta take advantage of this. Leather is popping right now.
But for the fellas, if your bitch ever break the emergency glass and send the H-Town signal, you've already lost. If a nigga named Shazam is sprinkling pixie dust on your bedroom, you done lost your bitch. Okay, just you don't ever wanted to get there.
You never want a nigga oiled up in leather pants with a safari print shirt open to just appear in your scene. Yeah.
Doing this.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. And let me tell you, C Major, if you didn't know, H-Town was they was them niggas.
For sure.
They was them. Yeah.
You don't agree to a video of this magnitude if you wasn't. So I feel
Yeah. What I forgot all about that video.
Like, was that?
Yeah.
I just need to know if the leather was cut into the shape of a diamond. They put a hole to stick their head through, and they just tucked their. Hey, that's.
They had leather ponchos on.
Yeah.
Grinding. Yes,
Yeah.
it was what you saw.
Yeah, C Major.
You were not still tripping.
It was the era of it was leather everywhere. Like
I feel you.
Leather in the desert, leather in the summer, leather. It doesn't matter. This was the
Leather in
era
the
of
morning,
leather.
leather
Yeah.
in the evening, leather.
That's when you knew you made it as an R&B male group. At least you had to be, and female group as well. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe a couple of the female artists had them leathers on. So I know for sure Total had leather.
Oh, for sure.
100%
Uncle Pam and them was fucking it up with the leather.
You gonna stop playing with Brother Pam like
Brother Pam was throw a leather trench on in a second.
You gonna stop playing with Pam? Yeah.
Hilarious.
So either way, do yourself a favor and fuck with it. And I'm not even getting it. I can't call her Uncle Pam, but you can call that. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay out of y'all business. Oh, speaking of that business, I had a listener, loved one, reach out to me.
Okay.
And in good faith and earnestly asked me if I was bi, if I was a lady lover.
Okay.
And then I remember discussing not only Kelly's thickness, but my anticipation of watching Meg.
Yes. You did that.
And so I just we chopped it up, but just if anybody else was wondering, I am an appreciator of the physical form. I think that men and women are fine alike. I appreciate the body. I, however, am not sexually attracted to women.
Okay.
I will say that women are gorgeous. They're beautiful. I will watch them jiggle. Um, I like titties from afar. I do not like titties in the bed with me. So I understand, and I, like I said, I didn't feel any type of way about it. I present as if I fuck bitches, so that's not that's not the problem. Atlanta airport be giving me the blues when I come in and
Yo.
kick it with you.
You know it. You know it.
That's all I'm gonna say is yo.
So I know how that could be a question. So in the event that was a question for anybody, that being said, not only did Meg drop the song,
Woo.
she dropped the visuals.
Woo.
And here it is. If you're just tuning in right now, it's gonna sound like I fuck bitches, but look after look, when I thought it was enough, when I thought I was tweaked up enough, she came back hitting harder, and I'm not. The song isn't great to me.
Really?
But it's not, because I love Meg, and I know this was a love rhyme, and
lyrically, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm not mad at the cut, but but I swear, if you look at however many millions of views there are on YouTube, about 17 of those, was me. That was all me, baby.
That was all you? 17? A whole 17, huh?
Because I just was like, I need to run that back. I'm not sure.
You wasn't sure?
I'm not sure I saw what I saw. Let me run that back. Make sure everything is in order.
For educational purposes.
For educational purposes.
You
crazy.
I'm sorry.
My man, my baby, making me dance, spoiling me, driving me crazy. Aye, your nigga fantasy, my man reality. I had to lock him when I found out he could handle me. Some niggas call me extra, my nigga call me pressure. This shit be easy when you find somebody on your level. My niggas say my lady, he never say my bitch. Some niggas make excuses, he make that shit exist. Most niggas want attention, my nigga give me his. He know he a star, but he my biggest fan.
Wow.
My baby, digging me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. My man, my baby. Let me talk to you right quick. Driving me crazy. Hey, let's get the smile talk and make some big moves.
That's all I needed to do. That's it.
Yeah. Check out my check back in to make sure the production value.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that the makeup is hitting right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
There's a couple of places I think they can touch up,
tighten up. Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to see some ass.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
but
I tried to cover it up. But
that was an interesting conversation. Which like I said, I welcome. But for anybody out there who was wondering,
hey man, thanks for clearing that up, Mr. Janelle. I think you cleared that right on up.
And with that, I'm gonna shut the hell up. That's it. That's the end of my week.
All right, you got a touchy subject for us?
I do. What invisible burden do you carry that your partner doesn't know about?
I don't think I have one. I was trying to think of this. I really was. But because I re-entered into therapy this year, I shared it. I shared it with her. So there's no burden I have that she doesn't know about right now. I really thought about it because you give us these ahead of time, which I do appreciate
Mm-hmm.
you doing that because it did give me enough time to really, really think. And I couldn't think of anything new. Like the one burden that I was holding on to was just the fact that I felt solely responsible for the move coming down here and then our mental state following that, right? Like we were both kind of missing home and a little bit depressed in our own ways and missing our friendship, missing our connections to the foundation, our family up there. So, but I spoke to her about that. So she's very much aware of that burden that I was holding and I was kind of taking full responsibility of, and she allowed me to not do that anymore. And yeah, so I don't have anything really. I feel like it's a little bit of a cop out, but seriously, like we just had that conversation this year, and I feel like it opened up the world. Like it just lifted a bunch of weight off my shoulders that I was holding for no reason, really.
I'm in a similar boat because literally this year, we talked about mine, which was basically feeling like between myself and where we're at in our relationship and with our child, I felt like I was kind of glued to my job currently because of the financial position it puts us in. As far as just like it being basically me being the primary breadwinner. So, but yeah, I was able to express that to her. She said, "Good luck, nigga," and I still want to quit my job. Like, but nah, we
That's my
like,
nigga.
Yes, she's the realest.
and the thing is, like, my thing is, like, I'm not tripping. Like, I'll stay here.
You kind of look trippy.
You
I'm a
did.
little.
You look like you tripping.
That shook out a little bit. You like, I'm not.
I mean, I'm not
tripping.
now. I cried, but but I clocked in. So, yeah, that's the most recent thing. That was like the last untold thing, which we kind of talked about that.
I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I'm trying to glean information from y'all without y'all thinking I want advice.
Oh,
Without y'all thinking that I value y'all input. But
I could dig that. I'd rather you keep it that way. I don't want to. Because now I'm gonna look at you different.
And because mine, which the homie is of course gonna know. God, fuck that. But like mine is not really one that is imposed by it's myself. Like I'm a planning ass nigga. I always have been. I am a think many steps ahead type of person. And I had envisioned my life, first of all, being a single person and have been laying the bricks to not be a burden on the state in my later life. And now in this mode of preparing to link up, now I'm like, wait a minute, I had the plan for one person riding off into the distance. Now I need to have a plan for 5 people riding off into the distance. And the reality is I don't have to have a plan, but the nature of who I am wants to. And that kind of weighs on me. And like I said, like once I let the homie know for real, he won't let it weigh on me. But it was just something that I can't let myself be like, okay, the proposal dope, you know, we locked in, we feeling good. And then my brain goes to, well shit, now I gotta. And I didn't bask in the anticipation of the union.
I get exactly what you're talking about. That's one of the other burdens that I let her know probably a few years ago now. I'm thinking about retirement. Your mind is on the next phase. and you can't make them join you on that journey of planning for it. So either you plan for it them, you tell them that that's what the anxiety is, and you guys come together with a joint venture or a joint plan. You might find out he's already got a plan. You might find out his plan was no plan, that he didn't have a problem being a ward of the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might find out whatever it is you find out, but you have to have the conversation with him, definitely. Just so that he's aware that these are stresses. You know what I'm saying? Like the result of my conversation with Gerasmo was, yeah, I'm not really thinking about that. And I'm like, okay, so I will continue, and let's get you to start thinking about how can I get you to start putting a little extra away in your retirement plan. How do I? And what she helped me realize was, she's like, you're planning like your mortgage is going to be your mortgage by the time we're ready to retire. And that's not how mortgages work. See, her having experience in real estate opened my eyes to what our mortgage is going to look like 20 years from now. It's not going to be the same. Right now, I'm paying all the interest and it's busting my ass. 20 years from now, it's not going to be that high. So she helped me kind of put things into a better perspective. Mm-hmm. She called out, hey, you're not spending as much as you used to. Remember what you used to spend? You don't spend, like, yeah, you're a sneakerhead. You might buy sneakers every night. She had to remind me, you was buying 3-4 pair of sneakers a month. Mm-hmm. You're not doing that now. So certain behaviors that were causing me financial stress a lot of time back in the day, I just have naturally, as I gotten older or whatever the case may be, I just don't do that anymore. So a lot of the financial worries that I have associated with, our future, she's helping me calm down, think about realistically. We're not eating the same way we used to eat. The most expensive thing now on our list has to do with keeping the house in shape, but that's part of ownership, and it's reinvesting in it's reinvesting in the asset. It's not a loss. So she's helping me just think differently about it. And hopefully he can help, hopefully that's the type of conversation you have with the homie.
Yeah, because I'm a doomsday prepper. And I'm thinking about, none of the kids launching. We gotta house them forever. We gotta.
That's not even a bad idea, though, man.
You know what I'm saying? And
but that's not a bad idea.
I mean, that's just who I am. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's one of those things where I have to lay it down on him. But it was just like instantaneously, rather than being like, ooh, this is about to be dope, because I really do believe and understand that this is about to be dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. And what you might see as the kids get older, let's say 2 of them don't launch.
So we ready.
Exactly.
But I just have to transition my solo plan into the group plan.
What you'll find is, if they, some different definitions of launch. So some may launch and go out and have their own place and be able to sustain themselves. Some may go out and get a job, but not necessarily leave. That's not the same as them not launch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It might look different than what you are preparing for, is what I'll say.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 here. They got, as long as I ain't got to feed them, I'm cool. Like, what? Yeah. That whole shit, my parents trying to get us out the house. I said, that's for the birds. I like these niggas.
Oh, yeah. And that's the way that I look at it, too. It's like, wherever we are, they always have a home.
Yeah.
But I'm like, also just thinking about, what level of life insurance, like everything I had was linear, and it's going to be me. And when I turn to dust, gonna take care of the niece, but now I'm like, I gotta do I need to boost that level? What do I? And then I was like, oh man, I wonder if the two seasoned vets think like this.
Yes.
So, okay.
100%. 100%. My every open enrollment, I have a discussion with the kids. I tell them which one, because we third, we three deep.
Mhm.
So somebody gotta get the extra 1%, and I make it a challenge for them. Like, y'all gotta prove yourselves. Who's getting 34?
Mm.
You know, who's stepping up to the plate? Who's going to be the one that get that extra 1%? Because we talking some talking a nice chunk of change. You know, that 1% can make a difference. So
Mhm.
which one of y'all is which one of y'all ready? You know, and all three of them have matured far beyond my expectations. So they're good.
Yeah.
They're self-sustainable. They're all in the places that they need to be. They're all doing exactly what they want and need to do. So, you know, you
Yeah.
can't control it. Just be there if
And
they need it.
I'm also in the mode where I can't envision them not being kids. So like I'm thinking about 30 years later, but I'm thinking about little one being little one. I'm thinking about number one son being 10. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So I'm like, that's not going to be what it looks like, but
Yeah.
it's, I don't know.
And there's ups and downs with that. I think I talked about it a little bit here. You watching them go through, you know, different relationships and, you know, trying things as adults as opposed to teenagers, and stand back and letting them figure it out, or letting them come to you, or, you know, uh, watching them become adults is going to be the next greatest
I hate the
achievement.
prospect of them feeling anything, but I know certain things they're going to have to feel
They have
to
to. Yeah.
experience growth.
Hmm.
And that's the part that I know I'm going to have to get myself together with,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. It's the part that you missed out on when they were little. Like
mm,
what C
Yeah.
Major's going through right now.
Yeah. I'm about
Like
to say
that stress.
I'm getting okay with, like, because right now I'm on the fall and get back up, and
mm,
you touch this is hot type shit.
Mhm.
So that part of learning I'm getting okay with, but I'm with you, Mr. Janelle, going to the next steps of
yeah.
the life's ills that you're gonna have to get served in order to grow from that. But I do plan to definitely be as involved as possible while still letting them figure it out, or letting her figure it out for herself.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's good shit, Mr. Janelle. Good shit. We are rolling. Let me
Yeah.
let me get to some Jai news real quick. Mr. Janelle, you had a couple of TikToks posted in here with Bishop Marvin Winans complaining about someone donating $1,200 instead of $2,000.
Yeah.
Uh, I got the update on that.
I did too.
Okay, go for
Did
it.
it make it better or worse for you?
Worse to me.
Okay.
But I'll let you lead this conversation if you want. You want me to share the TikTok? It's 2 minutes long. It's way too
Yeah,
long.
we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
Well, a lady, a parishioner came up and she announced, what she was giving. And I don't know if she, because she mentioned the split. She mentioned the 1,000 and then the 235. I don't know if that was split between her and the child that was with her.
Okay.
And then Marvin Winans took it upon himself to admonish her in front of the congregation, saying, this is not what I said. What I said was 2,000."
Mhm.
And then you could hear the congregation laughing, and the whole thing was wild to me, wildly inappropriate. Further context comes about stating that there were tiers of giving, and the particular line that she was in was for the 2,000 amount, and she was not supposed to be in that particular line.
Mhm.
It's still trash.
It's nasty,
It's
actually.
very nasty.
Yeah.
Especially in this climate. And to now see them on the tour where the woman is justifying what happened and trying to explain Marvin Winans justifying what happened. I will never ever talk down on anyone's faith.
Mm-hmm.
But I would really just task people of faith to kind of interrogate within themselves and within their organization, are these movements Christ-like?
Word.
There's a lot of tradition and things added to, you know, especially with different denominations, with the different versions of the Bible that people utilize. But there were in most versions of the Bible that I've seen where they delineate the teachings of Jesus in particular, I've seen a lot of things that churches do that do not align with that teaching. First and foremost, the fact that tithing is in the Old Testament, and the good news of Jesus is that we are no longer bound by the laws of the Old Testament. That's step one for me. But his teachings about not respecting the institution, not being about the building, the temple, not being about the elders, the leadership, you're tasked to love and to take care of and to bring in. And I would really ask people of faith to take a look at how the actual teachings, if you follow Christianity, how closely your organization is following the teachings of the Christ that you claim to serve. Because that whole thing was real nasty to me.
Yeah, when you have you lining up motherfuckers by the amount of the donation is all set up for embarrassment, right? It's all set up to give praise and highlight to those that have the ability to donate the most, and to almost shame the others. It feels like we're going to put y'all over here in the corner because you can only donate a little bit, where our parishioners who are balling or have some money get a little more shine. It feels like why are we even separating that? Like, what happened to just passing the fucking plate around?
Why are we
and just
walking up
putting what you can
announcing
in there?
what we're doing?
Yeah, what is that about? Like, what even if it is for a drive or something like that, like at least the very least, what would have took the sting away from this a little bit to me is this money is going towards feeding people. This money is going towards community. This money is going towards providing shelter for families of the congregation that are at risk because the federal government is shut down. That would have took the sting off this entire thing to me. But it didn't. In these clips, I don't know what this money is for. It looks suspect. And unfortunately, with these type of churches, it often just feels nasty. And then you have this other TikTok that you posted about the pastor who parks his fucking Bentley in the church. My man in the background's like,
Then he say, "Let me drive it then."
well, no, that's not God's way, or something he said. Yeah, people are nuts.
My
Oh
thing
my
is,
God.
if as a member of the church that you tithe to, that you give offerings to me, the only line should be that you walk in. Y'all should be able to lay y'all bills down.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should be able to go in and say, hey, and not as if your tithes and offerings are for that investment, but if we're caring for each other, if we're the body of Christ, when a part of the body is ailing, when a part of the body needs assistance, you should be able, it should just be automatic.
Mm-hmm. I have to
That whole
say,
display.
I will give this pastor, some props. His suit is immaculately cut, and most pastors don't know how to, you know, they still getting off the rack shit.
Church is not just for me, it's for the house of God.
Can we drive it?
No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name. Now listen,
Amen,
the
Pastor.
I'm
Lord
gonna let it
blesses
run
us
one
so
more
we-
time. I'm gonna let it run one more time for the people in the back.
The Bentley that I park in this church is not just for me, it's for the house of God.
Can we drive it?
No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name. Now listen.
Amen.
Like on the youngest. It's a lot of shit I'm noticing that the bust down cross in the background. Like,
What?
oh no, young, is this AI? This
This is for the lunch out.
okay.
That is it's real shit in the way of I've known churches that have bought their senior pastors cars,
Yes,
private
100%. Yes.
and saying that it's for the edification of Christ in some way. And that just, especially in the times that we're in now, that was just a real nasty.
No,
The
you got it.
situation with Marvin Winans was a real nasty display.
Yeah, it was. It was. If we gonna buy the church something, it's got to be a van. What happened to good old fashioned vans, or getting those old school buses and that aren't necessarily used for the kids? Maybe the county got a fresh new set of buses and they're auctioning off the old ones. Yeah, I donate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get these buses in shape so we can, take the kids to school. For those of the congregation that can only get to church and they need a little extra help, we're gonna bus these kids to school or the different after school programs or whatever the case. I used to see that all the
We're
time.
providing aftercare.
Yeah.
Y'all are contributing to us picking up the kids, bringing them back here.
Yep.
We got people on deck to help them with homework, give them a snack, and y'all have a place where y'all don't have to rush to get here because we're gonna charge you by the minute if you late. That's the type of thing.
We have a pastor in our neighborhood, really cool guy, and he does all that. Like, he's not only is he a pastor, he drives the church event. Like, we actively see him, doing everything he can in support of his congregation. It's not just receive. He's not just giving. He's not just receiving. He's giving back. A lot of his time is spent, taking kids who otherwise wouldn't have an opportunity on different field trips throughout the state. They do camping trips. They do all types of stuff to try to get the kids different perspectives and different activities that they might not normally have granted to them. So there are some good pastors out there, but this shit right here, this pastor in my neighborhood also does not park his vehicle inside the congregation like that. That's a little bit much. And I don't think they would want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. All right, let's move on. AI software mistake student who was holding a bag of Doritos for a weapon. This took place in Baltimore. This actually came across my timeline this morning. An artificial intelligence detector led police to believe person was armed without a weapon at a Baltimore County school when it turns out they had a bag of chips. And I saw that you posted this in the group, but like I said, this morning I saw the same story. I was like, wait a minute, this happened again? But no, it's the same. Touchy Allen, which I hope I'm saying his name right, was sitting with friends Monday night outside Kenwood High School eating a bag of chips after football practice. About 20 minutes later, police officers showed up with guns walking toward Allen. Quote, it was like 8 cop cars that came pulling up for us. At first, I didn't know where they were going until they started walking towards me with guns, talking about get on the ground. And I was like, what? Allen said police told him an AI detector thought his bag of chips, which he crumbled and placed in his pocket when he was finished, was a weapon. They made me get on my knees, put my hands behind my back and cuff me. Then they searched me and figured out I had nothing. Then they went over to where I was standing and found a bag of chips on the floor. Police showed Allen the picture that triggered the AI detector. And he said, I was just holding Doritos bag. It was 2 hands, 1 finger out, and they said it looked like a gun. This is what we're doing. This is what AI is being used for.
Yeah. Aside from it being trash, killing the environment, killing creativity, stealing from creators, killing people's critical thinking skills. Now it's being used to police and oppress, which was always the plan. Stop using this shit. Like in any capacity. If you can cut it off from your search engine, if you can cut it off from your email, stop fucking with this. Because that could have gone, if that was a different set of cops, that could have gone horribly south of where it was already in the pit of hell.
The quickness in which this technology is being adopted for different services and different jobs is quite scary when you think about it. To your point, it is reducing the amount of critical thinking that we're doing, and I have to raise my hand and say that I have used it in my job. It's actually a part of my job now, and there is a lot of, I'm struggling with it. I have to be honest with you because I know what it does. I know every time I'm using it, what impact it has. It's a struggle for me. I would love to put it down. I would love to say that I could do that, but I have to use it for my job. There's no way around it right now. Besides getting another job, besides getting completely out of this field, which I have thought about. This is scary. This is Minority Report. This is all the shit. These are movies that came out 20, 30 years ago in some cases. We're here. Eagle Eye. All of that shit where the machines are doing the thinking, and what people don't understand is that the AI is only as good as the data that's being put in it. So why is it saying that gentleman had a gun? It's not just about the bag of Doritos looking like it. There's other factors that are in play here. It's not just what he had in his hand. It's what time of night it was. It was who he was. All of these things lead to that AI security saying, oh, that person has a gun. Because if it was daylight, if it was a different colored, if it was different race individual, you don't get that same alert. I'm just being flat out honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Bad data in, bad data out. That's exactly what happened there. And the county needs to really rethink their usage of that security, because to your point, the right set of cops showed up. But when the wrong set of cops show up, then you have a bigger problem on our hands. So,
and also real quick, let me just speak on, this is where diversity, equity, and inclusion matters as well. As a person who has gone to many automatic syncs and not had any results because the sensor doesn't recognize black hands, even if you're not going in as a racist and and creating this data and creating these functions, if you're from a place of privilege, you have a blind spot about those things. You're not thinking about people of color. You're not thinking about people with disabilities.
mm-hmm.
Like, I see setups where the height of that shit, you got a lovely stall for a person who might need wheelchair access, but your sink isn't accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is where we have to understand and remove that racist dog whistle of DEI and start breaking it back down to, if you're a person who does this, if you're a person who is creating these things, you need teams of people that are diverse, who are working toward equity and inclusion for everyone.
Yep.
It matters.
Absolutely. Meta lays off 600 from bloated. Oh, hold on. My screen isn't screening right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to grab it from the other screen. Come on. There we go. Meta lays off 600 from bloated AI unit as Wang cements leadership. So more AI news here. Let's get to the meat and potatoes here. Meta will lay off roughly 600 employees within its artificial intelligence unit as the company looks to reduce layers and operate more nimbly. A spokesperson confirmed to CNBC on Wednesday. The company announced the cuts in a memo from its chief AI officer, Alexander Wang, who was hired in June as part of Meta's $14.3 billion investment in Scale AI. Workers across Meta's AI infrastructure unit's fundamental artificial intelligence research unit, or otherwise known as FAIR, and other product related positions will be impacted. However, the cuts did not impact employees within TBD Labs, which includes many of the top tier AI hires brought into the social media company this summer. People familiar with the matter told CNBC those employees overseen by Wang were spared by the layoffs, underscoring Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg's bet on his expensive hires versus the legacy employees, the people said.
The groups that he removed are over the safety and the people who consider the effects. Exactly.
Everything you just mentioned.
Yep.
The people making sure AI isn't the ones that making sure the data is clean, good data going in, and quality results from AI searches. These are not happening. They're not going to happen using Meta's platform. So we need to be mindful of how we use it, if we use it, and if not, maybe cut that shit off on Meta. Like, I don't read any of the suggestions from the Meta apps. I'm actually trying to get myself off of the Meta apps, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what's news and what's not. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what's real anymore. Like it's getting scary out here. Let's move on. To Sean Diddy. Had an incident in jail. Looks like he survives a knife attack in Hell on Earth Brooklyn jail. Here's exactly what happened. Jailed rapper Sean Diddy Combs was attacked in his Brooklyn jail cell by another inmate who held a makeshift knife to his throat, according to his friend Charlucci Finney. Diddy, who's 55, was sentenced to 4 years in prison earlier this month after being found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He is serving his sentence in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. The jail has been described as hell on earth due to its long history of inmate violence, murder, and suicides, as per the report by Daily Mail. According to Finney, Diddy awoke in the night to find a knife at his throat, but the attack was likely meant as intimidation, not an actual attempt to harm him. Finney added that he woke up with a knife to his throat. If this guy had wanted to harm him, Sean would have been harmed. It would only take a second to cut his throat with a weapon and kill him. Finney also said it was probably a way to say next time you ain't going to be so lucky. Everything is intimidation. But with Sean, it won't work. Sean is from Harlem. I don't know what that means.
I swear I hate New York niggas. Oh
yeah,
my
New Yorkers,
God,
they love doing that shit.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. I'm from the Bronx, nigga.
Right? Queens niggas don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear that type of rhetoric,
like the
New
bullet,
York
like the bullet gonna be like, oh shit, this nigga from Harlem.
Like the knife will touch his skin and be like, oh shit, we wasn't.
This is Harlem skin.
This is hard, right? We can't penetrate this. This is Harlem skin.
I
out of here.
I pride myself on rarely being on the side of Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. But on this issue, he called bullshit. And I too feel like not only was he not anticipating getting any time, i.e. planning a speaking engagement the day after sentencing. But I think that his appeal, which he is currently dealing with, is thin.
Do you think this is a ruse?
I feel like this was to bolster his appeal.
You feel like this was a setup, Miss Janelle,
I do.
to make his life seem like it was in danger?
Because
and
for your person who's reporting this to come back and say, I know that this is intimidation, but he's from Harlem. So like
They
there
gave
was
it away.
there was never danger.
Yeah.
Like unsuccessful shankings, I'm sure happen when people, have fortified or, brought their crew with them or done something. But you're telling me that this person was able to touch you in the spot, and all I wanted to do was tickle your neck with the tool and let you know it could happen.
This person was able to touch you in the spot, and all I wanted to do was tickle you in the neck with the tool. Oh,
yeah. I was stacking it like Uno, baby. I'm watching.
Yeah.
Not serious about their shanking was with Diddy.
Yeah. We're supposed to be rolling with that one, Mr. Dale. That's what we're supposed to be rolling with. We are a little bit over time. Can I cut this last story out, Ms. Janelle, about the Howard University homecoming event? Please be safe out there, everybody. There's a bunch of homecoming. This is homecoming season. Please be safe. Be mindful. Keep your eyes open. Don't get too loose. Get loose. It's homecoming. I want y'all to have a good time, but keep your eyes open. Stay dangerous, as the kids say, and make it home safe. This is what we want to do. Okay. You got something for the community, Miss Janelle?
On the community tip, if we continuing with steps you can take. If you're not sure what to do, if you're not sure how to contribute, if you're not sure how to get involved with your community, there are many businesses. I've seen a lot of restaurants, some people who are in the service industry of beauty are offering discounts or even free meals and services for people who are dealing with the furlough. Something that you can do if you have the means, if you have the privilege to go in and continue to pay for services such as these. Tip strong. Pay for, say, hey, I'm at a restaurant, I'm at my favorite spot. I'm gonna put on a little bit of extra because I know that y'all are giving meals to people. If you don't tap in necessarily to individuals, because I know a lot of people are like, I like to chill at home, I don't really have a lot of people that I know. You can also tap into the community by fortifying the businesses that you go to, who are in turn fortifying the people who are suffering through this time of the shutdown. So if you know that, number one, you're with a kick-ass business, a business that's doing the work, if they are offering free or reduced services and meals to people who are suffering through this, tip a little bit harder, pay for an extra meal, pay for a little extra service. Oh, y'all doing haircuts for people who are dealing with the government shutdown? I'll put a little extra on that. So you can support in that way if you have the means.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Ms. Chanel. And thank you all for tuning in to another week of Reals&Feels. We appreciate you. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to YouTube at Reals&Feels Pod on YouTube. We are publishing every week. For those of you who are producers, you know where to find us. If you want to be a producer, you should find us on Patreon. Search for Reals&Feels. It's a $5 a month contribution to keep all of the equipment and lights on, so to speak, for the things that we're using to bring this podcast to you. That little bit helps. That's all I can say. A little bit really goes a long way. But if you aren't able to contribute financially, please subscribe on YouTube, comment there. Somebody's monitoring the chat. It won't be me. Some of y'all are hurtful. I'm just going to be honest with you.
You're mean.
Some of you as a meme, you know. If you know how to get in touch with me, get in touch with me and we can chop it up there. But that's where we at. YouTube, Patreon. You got any shows coming up, C Major? Anything you want to promote?
Actually, there is a show coming up in November. What is it?
You wasn't
November
thinking nothing
8th.
about it.
Yeah, November 8th. I haven't gotten like any like details as far as like time and anything, but I was able to confirm that. So just wait for that. Still waiting to get this music video for track recorded over the one and only Robbie Chulo's production. The video has been shot, just waiting for it to get out the editing process so we can get more details on release for that. In the meantime, still got some more IG videos going to be cooking up. So just keep a lookout. C Major on IG, CEE Major.
Fire. If you haven't checked out his In the Car freestyles, please do so. As much as we want to hate on him, he's a really good rapper.
Really good at rapping. Only time I don't want to punch him in the chest.
Until next time, good people, have a great week. Be kind to each other and do what Miss Janelle says.
Take care of each other, man. We out here.
Yeah, absolutely.